Niggas is scared because, especially now more than ever, the way we taught the view what a man's supposed to bring, even traditionally, the shit not even appreciated.
Now, I seen you, the thing that I like about your style is that you're fair. Because a lot of these brothers that do get like the light in it comes of the relationship space, they call them incels, and they beat up women. But the thing that I don't get, and this is the kind of also challenge the ladies listening, like they also help make those guys famous, and they also give them an ear.
Yeah.
And then you and we just met, but I've always looked at guys like that. That to me, those guys haven't been successful women in their real life, and it feels like this is their time to cope with why it didn't work out for them. Because any man that's getting women, I'm not going at you. I'm thinking about other things with you. And if you pulling them, you at ease, you cool. But a lot of these brothers do seem like they've have their traumas attached, particularly dealing with black women, because black women are very strong. They're not easy. They're not gonna go with everything. They're gonna give you a little stiff arm if you're not coming properly. They will challenge your space. And those brothers that have not done well, succeeded in that, now seem to be targeting them and hitting them and jabbing them. But yeah, one, what's your thoughts about that? But then overall, why do women also fear accountability? Because that was a clip that I saw with you.
All right, we gonna both of them joints. The incel stuff, the red pill stuff, the passport stuff, it's not new.
Mm-hmm.
It might be new to black men, like the black manosphere. It might be new to us. But if you go some decades, I mean, I really think about how long like white men in the military been bringing back women that ain't from here.
Bringing them back. I know they be having some children outside.
Even the ones that like, I
Okay.
mean, you ain't ever seen none of them random couples that be this old white man with a Vietnamese lady?
They love respectfully Asian women. Definitely be the
Because they what? Are more submissive
for
and
sure.
more. So if that conversation been around this long, it can't be a new one. We might have just got around to it.
Okay.
Might have just hit YouTube good, but that ain't new. This dissatisfaction with the behavior of, you know how long white men been talking about that? Since the feminist movement? White women like getting back in the kitchen, coming back to the house. Why you think they've been talking about it so long? They put new laws on women's bodies to get them back in the house.
Right.
To keep them pregnant. They've been at it so long, they putting it on the books.
Right.
We putting it on the blog still.
We putting it on our podcast, and they dead ass serious about that shit.
Yeah. We amateur when it comes to the dissatisfaction now.
Right.
So this is what I mean when I'm talking about this box. This box causes us to look at our women a certain way. Okay. And say that our women have to be a certain way in order to be proper because we trying to be the proper man. And the only way a woman can fit with me is if she jumps in a box too. Be real here, bro. You think white women are docile and submissive and meek?
Not completely.
You ever seen a white man beat into submission in his relationship? Look at the older couples. Don't look at no younger couple, bro.
Well, yeah.
You notice how
He
quiet he is now.
They say they think it's the happy wife, happy life. I think they was pushing that real heavy.
Yeah.
Just do whatever you say, Margaret.
Wherever you want to go.
Right.
You don't think they've been tired? You don't think white women ain't been tired of white men? Even the well-kept ones. That's where the pool boy shit come from.
Housewives.
Paying all the bills, but ain't being no type of man in the relationship.
Right.
Because that's what these boxes do. Bruh, I don't be challenging manhood because I don't try to... bruh, I be trying to get the money for I can pay all the bills. I'm not out of this shit. I'm trying to unlearn it and relearn it like everybody else.
Wait, so you don't think we should be trying to take care of all the bills?
Nigga, I know we shouldn't be trying to take care of all the bills, and I'm still out here trying to earn the money to take care of all the bills. I'm in it with everybody else.
Well, so Because I'm in the same race.
Yeah,
But something, I mean, yeah, for sure. Everything is conditioning, right? You
exactly.
grow up, someone's gonna kind of groom you to think about yourself in this light, live this way. And so my answer is, that's what I believe. And I don't know where does it come from. It comes from because that's what I feel is the right thing to do as a man. That I am supposed to take care of the house, and then maybe my woman comes and balances out in different ways. But you know, so if things need to be more fluid in terms of which I understood even in my space, I've been challenged. Like you don't have to necessarily just be that way. A woman can step in at times, especially if it's tough financially.
Yeah.
Um, but it does make me reflect. Like, yeah, are we doing it wrong?
And I don't want to make traditional people like the bad people, the enemy, because again, I got stuff that I'm trying to unlearn, relearn, stuff that's not really applicable, all of that good stuff. It's really just about challenging the narrative and being able to acknowledge out loud where some of this stuff come from. And if you still want it, if you still want to sit with it, if it's still valuable to you, go ahead. But we gotta start calling a spade, bro. That'd be my only thing for real.
How does
Is
that hurt
that
us?
how does what hurt it?
How does
Like
me trying to be,
I don't. I
the
think
macho man?
where I think it does hurt some of us is this belief and that we keep preaching it out loud is that you got to go twice as hard to be half as good.
Correct.
Nigga, no. I refuse to ever measure myself up against anything or anybody that sets me out with a handicap that even if I exceed performance expectations, I could only ever be half as good. That means I gotta go 4 times as hard just to get to ground zero. I'm not subscribing to that, bruh. Black male suicide rates are going up, bruh. Our life expectancy is
I was gonna
going down.
say a lot of our black grandfathers passed away consistently before
And bruh, like
because we trying to do it all.
the numbers say that it's killing us. Not my opinion. The facts say that it's killing us. So sure, stay over there if you want to. But again, we gotta call a spade a spade. And with the cost of living rapidly rising,
Mhm.
with the value of the dollar decreasing for everybody, bro, we talking about for everybody,
Mhm.
not just black people, because we know once things hit us, it gets exponentially worse. We talking about for everybody. We already not getting paid what white people getting paid.
Mhm.
So you actually factually do have to work harder in that regard for
Mhm.
all your dollars to add up. What you gonna do now? Work harder?
And I mean, we do need burnout.
Niggas working 50, 60 hours a week, bro, just to make sure they straight. Not wealthy, just to make sure they straight. How many more hours you got to give? Then at that point, cause that niggas is scared. And this is where I'm
Okay.
gonna empathize with the fellas.
Okay.
Men are scared.
Of what?
Losing everything that they have to work harder and harder and harder and harder to gain.
You know go ahead. You
40 years ago, you could get a job at a factory and afford to trick. You get you a little regular job and still afford to trick on something. You wanted to buy you a little slice of coochie, you could do that. You wanted to take little you know what I mean, out, show her a little night on the town, take her to cheesecake factories, because back in the 80s and 90s, niggas wasn't act like they wasn't, you know what I'm saying, take her to the little steakhouse or something like that. You could trick. Now again, niggas are working 50 and 60 hours just to keep it together.
okay?
You could get you a factory job and get a house. Wasn't that normal for no regular dude to have a home? He may have been renting that, but he had a crib.
Mhm.
Bring a little shorty back. Cause they had a regular person could move to the low end suburbs. You could still afford that. I don't know if y'all remember, good people. I may be showing my age as a person. Y'all remember starter homes? Y'all remember people could buy those? That regular people could buy like a first home and hope to make some type of step up. I don't know if y'all remember them because now they Airbnbs and regular houses and stuff like this. So I don't know, some of y'all may be a little too young. But now Niggas are scared, bruh. My 50K ain't the same 50K it once was. So I had to work that hard to get to 50K
Right.
for a woman to come into my life, and I'm expected to take care of her. And taking care of her ain't the same taking care of her that it was back in the G. Back in the G, just 20 years ago, I could give you $100 and you could go have yourself a day.
Hell
You
yeah.
could do your self-care for real. You may not have been able to get the whole spa day package, but you could get them nails and them feet done. Mike could get you a little wash and set, some
A
shit.
complimentary champagne too.
You know what I'm saying? $100 now. And this ain't no knock to the shorties. This ain't no knock to the beauticians, to the estheticians and shit like that. $100 now. That might just be your holding fee.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hand, a left hand. I've been seeing some of the prices of some of the shit these women be getting done. You going feet? You just feet only today?
Right.
So it's like how I'm gonna be
Hair
that
is
nigga?
crazy.
Flowers, the little shit that costs, like all the little shit. Oh, it's not about money. Cut it out. Them flowers you want are not free. The cards you want, the consideration you want, outside of me giving you my time and shit like that, some of that stuff not free. And the little things cost a lot more literally than they ever have. Niggas is scared, bruh. Niggas is scared because, especially now more than ever, the way we taught to view what a man's supposed to bring, even traditionally, the shit not even appreciated. You feel me? You can ask a lot of niggas like, I done had it happen shit. Now that I got a couple dollars under my belt, nigga, that shit is not appreciated. It's expected. You feel me? I don't get commended for being a nigga who got my shit together. You dig me? So it's like regular niggas for the most part are afraid. I can empathize with that. Especially now being a dude of status. Seeing the way some of these women talk, all that princess treatment, soft life, I want to be taken care of. I need a nigga to put me up. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, big baby. I done good not to have no kids. I don't want a dependent now.
Right.
Do you know what this economy finna look like for some folk? Fuck is you talking about? And what you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that's all women, but again, like, I think a lot of these dudes, because you know you can't be a man and be scared.
Right.
Rather
Supposed
put
to
on
be.
this machismo and shit on women instead of saying I'm scared to get used. I don't have a lot. I've worked hard for the little bit that I do have. Instead of saying that I'm afraid to be taken advantage of again. I'm afraid to open up to the wrong woman again because I haven't quite found, or I haven't quite got my rubric together to find a woman that I can open up to safely. I haven't quite got my articulation down to where when I do open up, it's not just word vomit and she feel like maybe some of it is about her. I haven't got that down and I'm scared.
Right.
Because this ain't the game that I'm used to. And shit, I can attest to that, nigga. These definitely not the women I ain't saying they better or worse, nigga, but these is not the women that who number I was putting on my hand back in the day.
Correct.
So it's some new shit going on. And I get why niggas is afraid, bro, but I much rather us start to be honest about that than continue to shit on black women.